we do have Coach Matt Rhule from Temple on the line, so we will go to Temple. The Owls 0-3 overall, 0-1 in the American Athletic Conference. Temple was in action this past Saturday against Fordham. Fordham won the game 30-29. This week, Temple also has an open date. The Owls' next game will be September 28th at Idaho, and as we announced in the call, will be a 4 p.m. Eastern Time start. Coach, thanks so much for joining us on the call this week. If you could take a minute to tie up the game against Fordham, and then tell us what you expect to work on as you have your open date.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Obviously it was another hard-fought game for us, a game where we had a chance to win at the end, and Fordham did a great job of making one more play than we did to win the football game. So as we move into this week, we are just trying to get better as a team. We're focusing on ourselves, and we have some players that are coming back from some injuries and from some different things that we're going to try to incorporate into the offense and defense to make a few more plays in the coming weeks.
We'll take questions for Coach Matt Rhule, please. Hit *1 on your telephone. That will put you in the queue, and then the operator will introduce you.
And we'll go first to John DeCarlo with OwlScoop.com.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Hey, John, what's going on?
Much. When you look back, how tough was the decision to play Connor? Because he told us he's got the sprained ACL and a bone bruise, and I know that's a scary thing for a coach, and I know you ideally wanted to not have to play him, but when you're a coach in that situation, what goes through your mind when you're on the sideline and thinking, like, do I pull the trigger on this? How tough of a decision was it to play him when he has the type of injury that he had?
It was extremely tough, and it was one that I was hoping to avoid, and but I felt like the decision made itself during that game, and he was cleared medically, so it wasn't like I was putting him at risk, but I would have liked to have given another week, but I just turned to him and said, "Can you go?" And he said, "Absolutely." So we went with him.
How did he respond after the game? Like, how's the knee right now?
It was better yesterday than it was on Thursday.
So one last question for you. We kind of talked about this before. You've kind of been here before after some tough losses, whether it's Buffalo, Villanova. Does it help? Ideally, you don't want to be coming off a loss like this, but do you draw anything from the past experience in terms of getting this team back together when it's a tough loss like this?
The message for us is probably the same every week. What you think happens is after a tough loss like this, you have everyone's attention, and that's crucial for us in building this program. Is being able to rebound from this loss and hear the message about the process that we execute every week to win. Which if they didn't hear it now, maybe they'll hear it before. Maybe they'll hear it now.
Thanks, Matt.
Sure. Thanks, John.
And do we have any other questions for Coach Matt Rhule, please?
And we have no more questions in queue.
Okay, seeing none, Coach, we thank you for your time this week. Look forward to talking to you again next Monday. Again, that is Coach Matt Rhule from Temple. The Owls in action next September 28th at Idaho.